Dave Frost and his family live on the northeast coast of England. He's a loving husband and father. However, there are tensions at home.
Get one thing into my head, get distracted by something else, and the first thing I was doing just disappears.
And that happens so many times.
But help is at hand. Memory master Tony Buzan is going to try to restore harmony to the Frosts' home. Tony believes that anyone can improve their memory. But first, he finds out how Dave remembers things.
If I say to you, apple, what happens in your head?
I think of tree.
Now, did you get a statement or did you get a picture of a tree?
Picture.
Picture of a tree. Your brain is working perfectly. But
I think my wife would tend to argue with you on that.
Dave's good visual memory allows Tony to teach him a new way of remembering. It's called the Roman room method.
The Roman room method is where you imagine a Roman room and you have specific things in it, a vase, a sofa, a lamp, and to those items in your room, you connect the things you want to remember.
But the Roman room method works best when you use a familiar environment.
So he now has locations and images throughout this glorious landscape, and he can just place in his imagination the things that he wants to remember.
To make sure that Dave learns this new technique, Tony sets him a test. If Dave succeeds, it will give his wife Anne a well-deserved rest.
I'm going to give you a list of 20 items for shopping, and you are going to memorize and you are going to memorize the list. You are going to buy the items you need, and you are going to cook a wonderful meal for the family.
I had difficulty getting a sandwich.
Over the next few days, Dave spends his time memorizing the shopping list. On the menu is the family's favourite, roast beef with all the trimmings. Dave needs to transfer the list from his short-term to his long-term memory. To do this, he is encoding it by visually linking each ingredient to a physical landmark. When the day of reckoning arrives, Dave heads to the supermarket with only his memory to help him. As Dave makes his imaginary journey along the coast, each item is ticked off the list.
What do you think of that? 20 items. Your dad's a memory genius.
Finally, Dave has to cook the roast beef dinner. And the result? It's a great success.